What's up, everybody? Once again, my name is Ben, and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda: Wind Waker HD. In the last episode, we were doing some side quests, and we got ourselves all of the upgrades for our bow, so now we can hold up to 99 arrows. In this episode, well, we're still going to be kind of doing some side quests, but the side quests that we're going to be doing are actually required, because the items that you get from them allow you access to the next temple, so they're not really side quests, I guess. They are kind of story quests, but I don't know, I still consider them side quests, so we're gonna call them pseudo side quests. That'll sort of work. Alright, so we're teleporting to Dragon Roost Island now. We're not gonna stop here, no. Instead, we're going south of Dragon Roost because, Fire Mountain is there, and since we have the ice arrows, we can actually freeze the lava spewing out of Fire Mountain and then go inside. We've heard, you know, tips from the mapfish about it, and then, of course, the queen of all the fairies told us that our arrows could freeze the hottest flames or melt the coldest ice. So yeah, basically we've been getting hints throughout the entire game of what to do with our elemental arrows, so it's about time that we actually go and use them. Plus, it'll be nice to sort of get back into dungeon lurking, because these two areas are kind of like mini temples, so it'll be a nice way to sort of get back into it, except they're very easy. They're only like one room long, and they have like 0 puzzles, so they're nothing really like a temple, but yeah, whatever. As you can see, when you shoot an ice arrow into the lava plume, it freezes it, and the volcano is now dormant, but it's not going to stay that way for long. We've got about 5 minutes to get inside, get the treasure, and get out, but don't worry, that's actually way more than enough time to do everything there is to do inside the volcano. Like I said, these areas are only like one room long, and there's no puzzles, so 5 minutes, you can pretty much do whatever you want to do for the first, like, 3 minutes. You maybe need, like, a minute and a half to get inside and get everything, so you're in no rush whatsoever. Plus, once you actually get the item inside these mini temples, the clock will stop, so you don't have to worry about, you know, your escape route or anything like that. Plus, the items that you get from these mini temples are kind of cool. Like, you really only use them to gain access to and solve puzzles in the next temples, but it's kind of nice to get them regardless. Plus, they're not anything new to the Zelda series. Like, they're returning Zelda items, so I guess if you're going to introduce them into Wind Waker, this is probably the best way to do it. And they do get some use outside of the temples as well, so it's perfectly cool. And gosh dang it, Fire Keys, why you gotta get in my way like that? You don't have to worry about the fire keys in this area. If they get in your way, obviously you should probably just kill them, but otherwise, I would ignore them. These guys, however, you do want to kill them. By the way, oh, that didn't work. There we go. You can kill these guys with the skull hammer, and it is oh so satisfying. Like, I love just like smashing those guys to smithereens with the skull hammer. It's the best feeling ever, especially since they gave me so much trouble before in the game. Plus, it's much quicker than just like waiting for the parry attack. Anyways, after those guys are dead, that chest will appear, so what do you say we open that bad boy up and see what's inside? Oh man, I'm excited. What's it gonna be? And these are the power bracelets, so with these on, we can now lift super heavy objects like this giant face rock. Why is it shaped like a face? I have no idea. Who cares? Let's just throw it over there. Aw, it broke. Poor Face Rock. It never stood a chance. R.I.P. Face Rock. We will never forget you. Alright, well, that's pretty much all there is to do on Lava Mountain, believe it or not. Like I said, they're really short and small. They're nothing too spectacular, but there is one more island like this, except it's the polar opposite, so it's actually very cold. However, I don't believe we've actually gotten the map. Get out of here, bird. Like, seriously? I'm outie, man. Alright. I don't believe we've gotten the mapfish location for that island, so I can't just cut directly there. Instead, I'll play the Battle of the Gales. Now, we have two choices for teleportation locations. We can go to Southern Fairy Island or the Forest Haven. I'm gonna go to the Forest Haven and then just sail west, because after we get out of this next island, I think I'm gonna keep sailing west. That way we can, like, fill up another section of our sea chart on our way back to Outset, because I want to go back to Outset and talk to Orca. Since we have those 10 Knight's Crests now, we can actually learn a brand new sword technique, and it would be nice to learn that now before the next two temples. I think we have to go this way. So I always get turned around whenever I, like, use the Battle of the Gales to teleport somewhere because it always, like, changes your orientation. So you always have to, like, look at the map and make sure you're facing the right way and, you know, headed towards the island you want to go to. Now, it might be that one to the left, or it might be that one to the right. I'm actually not sure, because it does kind of look like the one to the right to me, but it seems too close. I'm really bad with, like, depth perception. This might be the island. I think this one's it. Actually, you know what? No, it's not. Never mind. We're wrong. I'm so bad with navigation. It's definitely this one, though, and yes, you can actually see, like, the, ice particles already appearing, so now we're going the right way. Don't worry, guys. I've got this. I've played this game a million times. I know exactly where we're going. You're in good hands, guys. I'm the best navigator on the open sea. Oh, man. Alright, well, before we go and tackle this mini temple, what do you say we get out some all-purpose bait and talk to the map fish? That way we always know where this island is and we don't get lost trying to come back here, although I don't think we're ever going to come back here. I could be wrong, though. Whatever. Let's just talk to our good old friend, the map fish, in the meantime. What's up, buddy? How you doing? Fill out my sea chart, please. I wonder if the map fish gets cold swimming near this giant iceberg. Whatever. This is Ice Ring Isle. It looks kind of like a human ear. Like, am I the only one that saw that? And, of course, the map fish is going to tell us about the treasure inside and, you know, how we can, get something to thaw this island out and so on and so forth. So, yes, map fish, we already know about that. Actually, you know what, real quick, I'm going to challenge this boat over here to a duel of the cannon variety because, we're going to be walking on this ice island and, well, there's going to be ice physics, so, quite frankly, I would rather not have anything trying to blow me up while we're trying to, like, walk on this island and do a little bit of platforming, especially with ice physics. That's already annoying enough as it is. Add a cannon shooting bombs at you, and that's just a mess that nobody wants to deal with. So yeah, just shooting a fire arrow somewhere in the center of this island will cause it to thaw out. And just like before, we've got a 5-minute timer, so we need to get in, get our treasure, and get out somewhat quickly. I would advise going a little bit quicker on this one and not taking too much time because, as you can see, it's kind of hard to control your character, so you might want to move a little bit slower. I do want to get this treasure chest, though, because inside it, we have, and thankfully the timer stops, a treasure chart. So yeah, you're definitely going to want to pick that up before you go inside, or get on your way out after the timer has stopped. But, again, you do have more than enough time. But, like I said, you might want to go a little bit slower to be a little bit more careful when you're trying to platform either on the way inside or while you're inside, especially with all the enemies that are going to be flying about once we get in there. And to go completely off topic real quick, my gosh, this island looks really freaking gorgeous during the daytime. Like, I'm kind of glad we got to do, you know, like Fire Mountain during the night and this ice place during the day, because, like, Fire Mountain looks better at night, and this ice place looks amazing during the day. Like, my gosh, looks way better than the original GameCube version. Like, I did actually go back and watch some of my original videos on Wind Waker, and, like, playing the HD version, I feel like I'm getting spoiled because, like, the original version just, like, doesn't even compare graphically. It looks actually kind of bad, but the game itself is, you know, basically the same, so if you can't play the HD version, the original GameCube version is still good. I'm not saying it's bad or anything like that. I'm just saying you don't really appreciate how much they've updated the graphics until you go back and actually, like, examine it. And then you realize just, like, how much they really did change. I'm gonna use my Deku Leaf to fly across here and basically skip all of that ice platforming, because, let's be honest, guys, no one likes ice platforming. I'm not gonna bother with that jazz, especially when I could just, like, glide over here and, make my life a little bit easier. Anyways, let's drop down inside. We've only got like 3.5 minutes, a little bit less than that, to actually get ourselves this treasure. So as long as we don't make any major mistakes, we should be alright. You know what? Screw it. I was gonna try and kill those bats with my arrows from back here, but honestly, I really don't think they're gonna be that big of a deal. if they do get near me, there is a chance that they could push me off, but... Uh-oh, actually, we're a little bit close to the edge. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Thank goodness we were on like a slide, and it like canceled my momentum or whatever. We got really lucky, because we almost did fall off there. Maybe I should actually take out these bats. Okay, they might come to me, so if I stay over here, I might be able to just like kill them off with my sword. I don't know if that's going to be the case. Yep, there we go. Alright, now we can just slide safe and sound. And can I get these rupees? Yeah, well, we got one of them. Close enough. 50% accuracy. I'll take it. That's like a failing grade, but whatever. Inside this chest, we have... Oh, I wonder what it's going to be. It's the iron boots. So yes, obviously another returning Zelda item. And, okay, technically the power bracelets are new, but they're kind of like the golden or silver gauntlets from Ocarina of Time. And the iron boots are obviously the iron boots from Ocarina of Time as well. So with these on, basically high winds and stuff like that won't push us around, so we can go directly into this wind current. And fun fact, this hole right here, you can actually fall down. This is something that I found out recently. I actually didn't know about this little tiny area. There's no point in coming down here. It's completely optional, but there are some enemies down here, and if we thaw them out with our fire arrows, we can fight them one by one. Now, oh, you know what, real quick, actually, I'm going to take out my boomerang and my grappling hook because I want this dude's skull necklace. I did not mean to put on my iron boots, but now I still believe we need skull necklaces for a side quest on Windfall, so I'm going to start collecting those again. Because I'm pretty sure we don't have nearly enough yet. I think we need like 20, and we only have like 8 because we gave 3 away. So, yeah, we're going to be looking for, you know, skull necklaces a lot later on. But we'll worry about that later. And as long as we remember to collect them in like the next 2 temples, we should have enough. So, it's not really that big of a deal. For now, though, let's just unfreeze the big guy. This is a dark nut. I think this is just like a black or a dark nut. I don't remember their official name, but I'm pretty sure it's something stupid like that. As far as I know, they're not any different than the normal dark nuts. Like, I don't think they're any stronger, and I don't think they do any more damage, so just kill them off normally. I would like to knock this guy's helmet off and get his Knight's Crest, but doesn't seem like that's gonna happen, so I guess I'll just kill this guy the normal way and hope that its Knight's Crest gets put in like his enemy orb and stuff like that. They usually do. There might be like a 100% drop rate on Knight's Crest. I don't even know. But we did get it, so that's good for us. Oh, you know what? There's still an enemy over here. I was wondering why the chest didn't appear, because there is a reward for killing off all these enemies. And hey, we get a chance at getting ourselves another skull necklace. So let's just... Wow, really, dude? You barely gave me a chance to move after getting out of my menu. That was very rude of you, sir. For that, I'm stealing your necklace. Aha! Get wrecked, son. Alright. Now, hopefully that chest will appear. There we go. And inside it, we can get a nice little reward. I know it's a wooden chest, but you actually do get something pretty nice from this. It's a orange rupee, which is worth 100 rupees, so not a bad deal for dealing with, like, what, 5 or 6 enemies? Not bad at all. Alright. Well, let's get out of here because there's pretty much nothing else we have to do. Yeah, you know, we could just actually swim in this water and go straight out back to the King of Red Lions. Unfortunately, though, that boat that we killed in the beginning respawned, but thankfully, we don't have to deal with him. Instead, we're just gonna hop on the King of Red Lions. And was he trying to shoot the King of Red Lions even though I'm not on it? That's actually kind of funny. Oh, poor King of Red Lions, the abuse you must have to go through while I'm off exploring a dungeon sometimes. I'm sorry, my friend. Oh well. We're gonna keep heading west, actually. We could teleport directly to Outset, because that's actually where I want to go next. However, I do want to keep filling out my sea chart, so I don't think it would be wrong of me to just set sail on the open sea and, explore some new areas. We're not actually going to stop at any islands that we find. I just want to, like, you know, fill out my sea chart a little bit more. That way we don't have to worry about it later. And when we do eventually go and visit those islands, we can just, you know, cut there quickly and not have to worry about it. Plus, we haven't been doing a lot of sailing in this episode. Like, Sealing's a big part of this game, so I would feel bad if we didn't do any sealing at all. However, I do want to... Oh, no. This was a trap. This is like the worst decision ever. Why would I stop here to pick up a treasure? I'm still going for it, though. We're going all in, man. I want to pick this thing up, and I'm going to get out of here before any of these Octoroks even attack me. So, haha, Octoroks. I'm better than you. And we found it. Oh, man, we got really lucky. I'm glad that we actually got our first try, because if we didn't, we would have been in a lot of trouble. And this is a purple rupee. That was clearly not worth it. All right, I'm getting out of here. I thought that was going to be like an orange rupee or something like that, but that was totally not worth just 50 rupees. We did find the map fish, though, so I guess that's one good thing that came out of all of that. Let's pull out some all-purpose bait, and of course, talk to the map fish. Actually, it's a good thing that we got some all-purpose bait, because there is another side quest on Outset Island that we can do after we talk to Orca. Well, we could do it before we talk to Orca, but I'm probably going to do it after we talk to him. Doesn't really matter. What's up, map fish? How you doing, man? Fill out my sea chart. Fantastic. I love you, bro. You're like my best friend out here on the open sea. You never try to kill me. That's a plus. This is Shark Island. That explains why everything here wants to kill us. Alright, Mapfish, what you got? Oh, you're going to talk about the cyclones and cyclones and stuff like that. Yes, yes, yes. We already have the Battle of the Gales, though, Mapfish, so your information is not really needed. Speaking of the Battle of the Gales, screw sailing. What do you say we just teleport directly to Outset Island? As you can see on the sea chart, there's actually no blank squares between here and Outset, so it makes sense to do this now. Plus, I really don't want to deal with any of the enemies out on sea, and this will save us some time, so it's a win-win situation. Alright, so like I said before, there's like 2 really quick side quests that we can take care of here on Outset Island. One of which will actually give us a new sword technique, which is kind of awesome. I'm glad that we're going to get it before the next temple, because it might be useful in a few situations. So, let's go run over to Old Man Orca's house and show him all the Knight's Crests that we've collected thus far on our journey. I'm sure he will be proud of us and just so astounded that we've become such a fine swordsman. So let's just whip those out real quick. I think they're in our spoils bag. Oh, we got 11 of them too. One more than that's what's needed, because we go the extra mile. So here you go, Mr. Orca. What do you think of this? Why, that is a Knight's Crest. How many of those do you have? 11? Humph. Then I suppose the time has come for me to speak to you about the crests. The Knight's Crest. It is the symbol of a courageous knight. But not just anyone can gather them. No. It takes a soul who possesses not only power, but wisdom and courage as well. A courageous soul who gathers 10 of these crests can learn a powerful new sword technique. Both my brother and I dreamt of learning this technique in our youth. We worked so hard to collect the crests. But it took many long years and adventures, beyond count, before we even approached finding 10 of them, and we both grew old. Oh, that's sad. It appears you have enough might to learn this technique now. Alright. Perhaps. Just perhaps, you can master it. Very good, Link. Heed my words. Aw, snap. It's this again. Another training regiment. Let's go, Orca. I'm ready to learn. Hold B to build up power, and then release it. Come at me now. Do it. Alright, that seems easy enough. Oh, look at that energy building up. Let's go. And we're going all over the place, and Orca can't even defend against that. Wow, that is a very powerful attack then. Link is supercharged. We learned the Hurricane Spin. Remember, it consumes magic power. Amazing, Link, you did it. You have mastered the Hurricane Spin. At last, you have made our long-held dream come true. Oh, the joyful tears, they won't stop. I thought my tears had dried up long ago. There is nothing left for me to teach you. I am now certain that you will save your sister Ariel and bring her home to Outset. Kind of already did that. She's on a pirate ship, though. She'll be here soon. Shipping's kind of slow in Hyrule, and Oceanic Mail, definitely not as quick as the Rito tribe, so it might take a while. Anyways, now that that is done and we've mastered the Hurricane Spin, if we go towards the back of Outset, we will encounter this giant fat pig, and we couldn't lift this up before, but since we have the power bracelets, we can now carry this pig and bring him wherever we want to here on Outset. And yes, this is required. No, I'm not doing this to be funny, although, let's be honest, Link lifting up a really giant fat pig, kind of hysterical. But yeah, we have to bring this guy all the way to the other side of Outset to actually get something. It's kind of ridiculous, and it takes a very, very long time, as you can tell. Hopefully no enemies attack us while we're doing this either, because I think that might scare the pig away. But look at Link, man. He's just like, ugh, I hate this pig. Link, I feel you, man. I feel the exact same. Stop squirming. It only makes it more difficult for me to carry you. Just chill out, man. We're almost there. We're like 30 feet away. Basically, we want to bring him over to where those two, like mud spots are. And if we throw some all-purpose bait on the ground, he'll actually dig into the ground. And oh no, we got some chews. You know what, pig? Go over there real quick. I'm going to fight off these chews and make it a lot safer for myself. Okay, so you want to get the pig somewhere near these mud spots, and then I'm going to pull out some all-purpose bait. You might have actually been able to see it. In the ground, you kind of saw a little sparkle. So if you throw some all-purpose bait on that, the pig should eat it. Maybe not. Pig, what are you doing? Eat the bait. Oh no, the seagulls. Oh crap. The seagulls came and ate up all the bait. That is fantastic. Alright, let me try and position the pig a little bit better this time. My gosh. Alright, here. You know what, pig? Come over here and just, like, face that direction. And I'm gonna throw the bait here. And, oh my gosh. Wait. He's not... Okay, what is even happening right now? Dude. Really? Oh, there he goes. Oh my gosh. That was so weird. Oh, and he did it, like, just the right moment, too, because the seagulls were coming down. But yes, he will dig up a piece of heart for you. And there we go. Only 2 more until we complete another heart container. That was, like, the weirdest, like, glitchiest that has ever been getting that heart container. Normally it works, like, the first time for me, but I think I'm going to call the episode here. So, if you enjoyed this part, a like rating would be greatly appreciated. If you want to see more, consider subscribing. Once again, guys, my name is Matt. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.